And good evening. This is WCVK FM, Bowling Green, Kentucky, signing on the air officially for the first time.
It's a format that's changing the landscape of radio. It's contemporary Christian music.
We signed on in April of 1986. It'll be 21 years ago this April. There were a group of people that had a vision for Christian radio who had heard it in other communities. And there was particularly one pastor in the community named Joe Timberlake who announced one Sunday that they were going to put together a group of people that were interested in pursuing having a Christian radio station in the community of Bowling Green, South Central Kentucky. And so he had an interest meeting, and there were people that God had been putting that on their hearts. They all came together as a group, and that's kind of how it came about.
Enjoying herself over there.
Christian Family Radio is not just another radio station, it's a ministry, and their mission can be summed up by a simple formula: M=CE².
First of all, connecting listeners with Jesus Christ through connecting them with a personal relationship with Him. Secondly, encouraging listeners to grow in their faith with Jesus Christ. And then the second E is also encouraging them to go and share Jesus Christ with others. So there you have it, is mission=CE².
The station strives to carry out its mission through a variety of programs, including CFR's Saturday morning cartoons with Ransom.
Well, the whole concept is brand new to Christian radio, as far as we can tell, is to have the entire VeggieTale Big Idea cast, that's, all the VeggieTales, the 321 Penguins crowd, all coming in and participating in the whole radio show. And I talk to them, they talk to me, we talk to listeners, and we all have a really good time. And so the expectation is that we create this illusion that the whole place is crowded with all of these characters.
They even reach out to teens and young adults with The Stir.
Fresh new music on The Stir that's under oath. You're ever so inviting.
There's a variety of musical styles: rock, rap, even some Christian reggae, some hardcore, some metal, all stirred together, making a beautiful picture. That's the theme of The Stir. Stir up the gift of God within you, celebrating diversity within the body of Christ and using each and every one of those gifts that God has given us to help draw people to the good news of Jesus Christ.
Not only is the music of Christian Family Radio unique, but the way it stays on the air is too.
We are completely what we would call listener supported. That means that if you're listening to the radio station and you've been ministered to by it, we ask you to consider partnering with us by supporting us, pretty much like public television or public radio is funded by the listeners, the people that use that service.
Since its first day on the air back in 1986, the station has made several expansions by adding a second radio station in Owensboro in the early 1990s, and just recently adding an online stream at their website, ChristianFamilyRadio.com. And they're not stopping there. The staff and board of directors are taking another step of faith.
And currently we have about 19 applications ready to file with the FCC for additional new radio stations and new translators that are around the state of Kentucky, northern Tennessee, continuing to expand our horizons, particularly from people that have requested, we would love to have your radio station in our area.
This is Derek Gregory reporting.